Hi, everyone, and welcome to Talk English Lab. Today at the office, many people feel quiet stress, not from work, but from people. And this topic can feel heavy, so we will talk slowly and clearly about office politics in a calm way, like friends talking after work.
Yes, office politics sounds big, but it is really about daily actions, small talks, looks, and choices. And many people feel confused because no one teaches this clearly.
I remember my first office job. I worked hard, I came early, I left late, but still I felt invisible and I did not understand why others moved faster.
That feeling is very common because work skill is only one part, and office life also has social rules that are not written anywhere.
When you say social rules, do you mean how people talk to the boss or how they behave in meetings?
Yes, that is part of it, like who speaks first, who supports ideas, who stays silent, and who repeats someone else's idea louder.
I noticed that sometimes a quiet person has good ideas, but a louder person gets the credit, and that can feel unfair.
It can feel painful, and people may feel angry inside. But understanding this helps us act more wisely instead of feeling helpless.
Many learners ask me, should I play office politics or stay honest and quiet? And that question shows fear and confusion.
I hear that too. And I think it is not about playing games. It is about being aware and choosing actions carefully.
Awareness sounds safe because it means watching first, listening, and learning how the office works.
Exactly. When you enter a new office, it helps to observe who talks to who makes decisions, and who influences quietly.
Some people think office politics means lying or hurting others, but that idea makes people scared.
That idea comes from bad examples, but healthy office politics is more about communication, respect, and timing.
Timing is interesting because saying the right thing at the wrong time can cause trouble.
Yes, like correcting someone in a big meeting may hurt their face, but saying it later in private can build trust.
Trust feels like a key word here because without trust, even good work feels unsafe.
Trust grows when people feel you support them, not when you only show your own success.
In meetings, I try to say things like, I agree with Sarah, or I like John's idea, before adding my point.
That is a smart and gentle way because it shows teamwork and respect, and people feel relaxed around you.
Some offices have gossip, and that can be dangerous, especially for new people.
Gossip spreads fast, and even listening silently can put you inside the circle, so being careful is important.
When someone starts gossip near me, I sometimes change the topic slowly.
That is a soft skill because you protect yourself without creating enemies.
Many learners worry about speaking English in office politics because they fear making mistakes.
Simple English works well here. Clear and polite words are better than complex sentences.
Saying things like, I think this could work, or maybe we can try another way, sounds polite and safe.
Yes, soft language reduces conflict and people feel less attacked.
What about dealing with a boss who has favorites? That situation feels very stressful.
That happens often, and it can hurt motivation, but focusing on visible work and calm communication helps.
Visible work means sharing progress, not hiding achievements quietly.
Right. Some people work hard but never speak about it, so others do not notice.
I learned to send short updates, like a small message about what I finished today.
That is not showing off. It is keeping people informed, and that is healthy.
Office politics also includes body language, like eye contact and tone.
Tone matters a lot. A calm voice can change the whole meaning of a sentence.
Even saying the same words with a softer tone can reduce tension.
Yes, and listening fully before answering shows maturity.
Sometimes conflicts happen and people feel emotional.
In those moments, pausing before speaking can save many problems.
I like to take a breath and say, let me think about this.
That sentence gives you time and shows control.
Learners often ask how to say no politely at work.
No is part of office politics because a direct no can sound harsh.
I use phrases like, I may not have time right now, or maybe later.
Those phrases keep relationships safe while setting boundaries.
Office politics is also about choosing battles, not fighting every issue.
That is wisdom, because energy is limited and peace helps long-term growth.
Some days feel heavy and people feel alone at work.
Talking to one trusted colleague can make a big difference.
That small support can help people stay calm and focused.
Yes, and learning these skills slowly is okay. No one learns office life in one day.
I want listeners to feel less scared and more confident.
Confidence grows from understanding, not from fighting.
When someone feels ignored, what can they do gently?
They can ask for feedback, like asking how they can improve.
That shows openness, not weakness.
And bosses often respect that attitude.
Office politics changes with culture, and every office feels different.
True, so watching and adjusting is better than copying others blindly.
Some offices value silence, some value speaking up.
Knowing that difference helps avoid misunderstandings.
I remember a time when I spoke too fast without reading the room.
That happens, and mistakes become lessons.
Learning English through these real stories makes language feel alive.
Language is not only words, it is feeling and context.
When people feel nervous, I remind them to start with small steps.
Small steps build comfort, like short comments in meetings.
Even a simple yes or I agree can be a start.
Over time, those small sounds become stronger voices.
Office politics may sound scary, but understanding makes it lighter.
Yes, when people name the fear, it loses power.
I like how this topic connects language with real emotions.
That connection helps learners remember words naturally.
Many listeners work long hours and carry stress quietly.
Gentle English and calm thoughts can feel like a soft break.
I hope this conversation feels like sitting with friends.
That feeling helps learning flow naturally.
In offices, respect often matters more than talent alone.
Respect comes from consistency and kindness.
Kindness is sometimes seen as weakness, but it often builds strong networks.
Strong networks support you when challenges come.
Challenges always come in office life.
Yes, and being prepared mentally helps stay balanced.
Balance between speaking and listening is important.
Listening often teaches more than talking.
I still learn new things about people every day at work.
People are complex, and offices are small worlds.
In those small worlds, words have strong effects.
Choosing words carefully protects peace.
Peace at work supports better focus and growth.
Growth happens slowly, step by step.
When learners practice these conversations, they practice life skills.
Life skills and language grow together.
That is why daily English topics matter.
Daily topics feel real and useful.
We can keep exploring this topic through stories.
Stories help people see themselves.
Imagine a listener walking into their office tomorrow.
They may remember one calm sentence.
That one sentence could change how they feel.
Feeling calmer changes behavior.
Behavior shapes office relationships.
Relationships shape careers.
Careers grow over time, not in one moment.
Time gives space to learn and adjust.
Adjusting does not mean losing yourself.
It means choosing when and how to show yourself.
That choice gives strength.
Strength with kindness feels safe.
Safety allows people to speak.
Speaking slowly and clearly helps understanding.
Understanding builds connection.
Connection reduces fear.
Fear often blocks language.
When fear lowers, words come easier.
That ease helps people express ideas.
Expressing ideas builds confidence.
Confidence changes how others see you.
And how you see yourself.
Self-view matters deeply.
It affects posture, voice, and choices.
Choices at work shape daily mood.
Mood affects learning.
Learning never stops.
Especially in office life.
Each day brings new situations.
New situations bring new language.
Language grows through use.
Use comes from courage.
Courage can be quiet.
Quiet courage is powerful.
Power does not need noise.
Calm presence can lead.
Leading without title happens often.
People follow trust.
Trust grows slowly.
Slowly feels safe.
Safety allows growth.
Growth feels satisfying.
Satisfaction reduces jealousy.
Jealousy causes politics.
Reducing jealousy improves environment.
Environment affects everyone.
Everyone brings emotions to work.
Emotions are human.
Accepting that helps empathy.
Empathy softens conflicts.
Softening does not mean avoiding truth.
It means sharing truth gently.
Gentle truth lasts longer.
Long-lasting respect is valuable.
Value at work is not only money.
It is also peace and dignity.
Dignity feels important.
Feeling respected supports mental health.
Mental health supports learning English.
Learning English supports communication.
Communication supports teamwork.
Teamwork reduces pressure.
Pressure blocks creativity.
Creativity helps problem solving.
Problem solving is respected.
Respect leads to opportunities.
Opportunities come when people are ready.
Readiness grows with awareness.
Awareness starts with listening.
Listening opens doors.
Doors open slowly.
Slowly is fine.
Fine means balanced.
Balance keeps energy.
Energy helps daily effort.
Effort without stress is ideal.
Stress can be managed.
Management begins in the mind.
The mind responds to language.
Soft language calms the mind.
Calm mind chooses better words.
Better words shape office life.
Office life is part of life.
Life learning never really pauses.
And we can keep talking about these moments.
There are many small moments worth sharing.
Like a quiet meeting where someone waits.
Or a message that changes tone.
Or a smile that eases tension.
These details matter.
Noticing details sharpens awareness.
Awareness improves confidence.
Confidence supports clear English.
Clear English supports honest expression.
Honest expression builds respect.
Respect builds calm offices.
Calm offices help people stay.
Staying helps growth.
Growth changes perspectives.
Perspectives shape reactions.
Reactions shape reputation.
Reputation forms quietly.
Quiet things are powerful.
Very powerful.
I like that idea.
It fits office life well.
We can keep sharing thoughts.
Yes, there is always more to notice.
Like how silence can speak.
Silence can say many things.
Sometimes silence is safety.
Sometimes it is strategy.
Strategy sounds serious.
But it can be simple.
Simple choices, like when to speak.
Or when to wait.
Waiting can feel hard.
But it can protect you.
Protection helps confidence.
Confidence invites respect.
Respect invites listening.
Listening opens space.
Space allows ideas to grow.
Ideas need time.
Time teaches patience.
Patience is a skill.
A very useful one.
Especially in offices.
Offices reflect society.
Society reflects people.
People are learning.
Always learning.
Just like language.
Language changes with use.
Use comes from daily practice.
Daily practice feels natural.
Natural learning lasts longer.
Longer learning builds depth.
Depth supports wisdom.
Wisdom guides action.
Action shapes outcomes.
Outcomes influence confidence.
Confidence feeds back into learning.
Learning continues.
And conversations like this keep flowing.
Flow feels comfortable.
Comfort supports honesty.
Honesty strengthens trust.
Trust improves office life.
Office life touches many hours.
Many hours shape habits.
Habits shape character.
Character shows in small acts.
Small acts speak loudly.
Loud without noise.
Exactly.
That idea helps me feel calmer.
Calm feelings help language flow.
Flowing language builds connection.
Connection keeps people engaged.
Engagement reduces boredom.
Boredom can cause gossip.
Gossip harms trust.
Trust once broken is hard.
Protecting trust matters.
It matters every day.
Every day brings chances.
Chances to choose words.
Words carry weight.
Even simple ones.
Especially simple ones.
Simple English can be powerful.
Power with kindness feels safe.
Safe spaces help people grow.
Growth feels rewarding.
Reward motivates effort.
Effort improves skills.
Skills improve confidence.
Confidence changes posture.
Posture changes perception.
Perception shapes office dynamics.
Dynamics shift over time.
Time reveals patterns.
Patterns teach lessons.
Lessons guide future choices.
Choices define paths.
Paths cross with others.
Others influence journeys.
Journeys are shared.
Shared journeys need communication.
Communication needs clarity.
Clarity reduces conflict.
Conflict drains energy.
Energy should go to growth.
Growth supports satisfaction.
Satisfaction reduces fear.
Fear blocks language.
Language opens doors.
Doors lead to new rooms.
New rooms feel unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar feels scary.
Scary becomes normal.
Normal feels comfortable.
Comfortable allows expression.
Expression shows value.
Value gains respect.
Respect builds calm.
Calm supports learning.
Learning keeps life interesting.
Interest keeps motivation alive.
Motivation drives action.
Action shapes daily experience.
Experience teaches quietly.
Quiet teaching is deep.
Deep learning lasts,
Lasting skills matter.
especially in office life.
Office life keeps evolving.
And we keep observing.
Observing helps understanding.
Understanding brings peace.
Peace supports clarity.
Clarity supports speech.
Speech supports connection.
Connection supports community.
Community reduces isolation.
Isolation makes work hard.
Hard days still come.
But tools help.
Language is one tool.
Awareness is another.
Patience is another.
Together, they support growth.
Growth never really stops.
And talking about it helps people feel less alone.
Feeling less alone changes everything.
It changes how people walk into the office,
And how they sit in meetings.
and how they listen to others.
And how they choose their words.
Words that feel calm.
Calm words shape calm spaces.
Spaces where learning feels safe.
Safety encourages speaking.
Speaking builds confidence.
Confidence changes dynamics.
Dynamics keep shifting.
Shifts bring new lessons.
Lessons invite reflection.
Reflection deepens understanding.
Understanding softens reactions.
Soft reactions protect relationships.
Relationships shape work life.
Work life changes daily mood.
Mood affects energy.
Energy affects communication.
Communication affects outcomes.
Outcomes influence self-belief.
Self-belief supports courage.
Courage helps expression.
Expression builds presence.
Influence does not need force.
It grows naturally.
Naturally feels right.
Right choices come with awareness.
Awareness grows with listening.
Listening continues.
There are still many angles, like dealing with quiet pressure or hidden competition. Competition can feel tense. Tension needs calm handling. Calm handling needs practice. Practice happens daily. Daily moments teach a lot, even small ones, like a look or a pause, or a short message. Those moments shape impressions. Impressions stay in memory. Memory affects trust. Trust shapes future talks. Future talks shape paths. Paths keep moving. Movement means growth. Growth brings change. Change needs adjustment. Adjustment needs awareness. Awareness keeps building.
And the conversation keeps flowing.
Flow makes learning feel easy.
Easy learning feels encouraging.
Encouragement supports courage.
Courage supports honesty.
Honesty builds respect.
Respect creates calm.
Calm invites clarity.
Clarity supports expression.
Expression keeps people visible.
Visibility matters at work.
Being seen without shouting.
Shouting is not needed.
Quiet strength lasts longer.
Longer presence builds trust.
Trust opens opportunities,
Opportunities come in many forms,
like new tasks.
or new conversations.
Conversations shape culture.
Culture affects behavior.
Behavior reflects values.
Values guide choices.
Choices shape identity.
Identity grows with experience.
Experience teaches patience.
Patience calms reactions.
Calm reactions protect peace.
Peace allows learning.
Learning keeps minds open.
Open minds adapt.
Adapting helps survival.
Survival becomes growth.
Growth becomes confidence.
Confidence becomes calm.
Calm becomes strength.
Strength becomes influence.
Influence spreads quietly.
Quiet spread lasts,
Lasting impact matters.
especially in offices.
Offices are daily worlds.
Worlds inside buildings.
Buildings full of stories.
Stories waiting to be understood.
Understanding comes from listening.
Listening continues naturally.
And we keep exploring together.
There is always another situation,
Like when credit is shared.
or when credit is taken.
That moment feels sharp.
Sharp moments need soft handling.
Soft handling needs awareness.
Awareness grows with reflection.
Reflection comes after pauses.
Pauses give space.
Space allows choice.
Choice gives control.
Control reduces fear.
Fear reduces language.
Language opens expression.
Expression builds confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence affects perception.
Perception guides response.
Response shapes relationships.
Relationships influence office life.
Office life shapes routines.
Routines shape days.
Days shape habits.
Habits shape character.
Character shows in moments.
Moments add up.
Adding up becomes life.
Life learning continues.
And we keep talking.
Talking helps people feel steady.
Steady feelings support growth.
Growth keeps moving forward.
Forward movement continues.
And there is still more to notice.
Always more.
Like how power can be quiet.
Quiet power is often unseen.
Unseen power still works.
It works slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Sure progress builds confidence.
Confidence supports calm English.
Calm English supports clear thoughts.
Clear thoughts guide action.
Action shapes office paths.
Paths cross again and again.
Each crossing teaches something.
Teaching happens naturally.
Naturally is best.
Best learning feels human.
Human stories connect.
Connection keeps listeners engaged.
Engagement supports practice.
Practice strengthens language.
Language strengthens voice.
Voice strengthens presence.
Presence influences atmosphere.
Atmosphere affects mood.
Mood affects learning.
Learning keeps flowing.
Flow feels comfortable.
Comfort invites honesty.
Honesty builds trust.
Trust shapes offices.
Offices shape people.
People keep learning.
Learning never ends.
And this topic still has many sides.
Like dealing with silence in meetings.
Silence can feel heavy.
Heavy moments need calm thinking.
Calm thinking brings clarity.
Gentle words open space.
Space invites others.
Inviting others builds teamwork.
Teamwork reduces stress.
Stress blocks confidence.
Confidence helps speech.
Speech builds understanding.
Understanding supports cooperation.
Cooperation improves work life.
Work life feels smoother.
Smooth days help energy.
Energy supports motivation.
Alive learning feels rewarding.
Reward builds satisfaction.
Satisfaction reduces fear.
Fear often hides in silence.
Silence can be choice.
Choosing silence wisely matters.
Wisdom grows with time.
Time teaches patience.
Patience calms reactions.
Calm reactions protect dignity.
Dignity supports confidence.
Confidence shapes interactions.
Interactions shape culture.
Culture shapes office politics.
Then politics feel less scary.
Less scary feels manageable.
Manageable situations build skill.
Skills grow step by step.
Steps continue forward.
Forward without rush.
Without rush feels calm.
Calm supports learning.
Learning supports growth.
Growth continues.
And we can keep sharing experiences.
Experiences help listeners relate.
Relating reduces loneliness.
Loneliness makes work hard.
Hard feelings need support.
Words can come from support.
Words shared calmly.
Calm sharing feels safe.
Safe spaces help people speak.
Speaking builds courage.
Courage improves presence.
Presence changes meetings.
Meetings shape decisions.
Decisions shape paths.
Paths continue evolving.
And this conversation keeps moving.
There's still much to explore.
Like power distance.
Or hierarchy.
Hierarchy affects language choice.
Soft language reduces tension.
Tension blocks creativity. Creativity helps problem solving.
Problem solving earns respect.
Respect builds influence.
Influence spreads quietly.
Quiet influence lasts,
Lasting influence matters.
especially in long careers.
Careers take time.
Time teaches balance.
Balance supports health.
Health supports learning.
Learning keeps life fresh.
Fresh thinking helps adaptation.
Adaptation keeps relevance.
Relevance builds confidence.
Confidence shapes expression.
Expression builds connection.
Connection supports community.
Community reduces fear.
Fear blocks language.
Language opens doors,
Doors keep appearing.
and people keep walking through.
With more awareness.
Awareness keeps growing.
And the talk keeps flowing.
Flow feels natural.
Natural learning lasts.
Lasting skills support calm offices.
Calm offices support people.
People support each other.
Support builds trust.
Trust improves communication.
Communication improves work life.
Work life improves mood.
Mood improves learning.
Learning never really pauses.
And there are still many small moments,
Moments that shape office politics.
like who speaks last.
Or who listens most.
Listening often shows strength.
Strength does not need volume.
Volume is not power.
Presence is power.
Presence grows quietly.
Quiet growth lasts.
Lasting growth feels stable.
Stability reduces fear.
Fear fades slowly.
Slowly but steadily.
Steady progress builds confidence.
Confidence supports expression.
Expression builds understanding.
Understanding supports peace.
Peace supports learning.
Learning keeps us talking.
Talking keeps ideas alive.
Ideas keep flowing.
And we can keep noticing these.
Noticing helps growth.
Growth continues naturally.
Naturally without pressure.
Pressure fades with awareness.
Awareness keeps building.
And the conversation keeps moving.
There's still more to share.
Like handling praise.
Praise can feel awkward.
Awkward moments need calm response.
Calm response shows maturity.
Maturity earns respect.
Respect supports trust.
Trust improves teamwork.
Teamwork reduces stress.
Stress blocks language.
Language flows with calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity shapes communication.
Communication shapes office life.
Office life shapes learning.
Learning keeps evolving.
And this topic stays open.
Always open.
Like the daily office experience.
Every day brings something new.
New moments teach quietly.
Quiet lessons stay longer.
Longer learning builds depth.
Depth supports wisdom.
Wisdom guides choices.
Choices shape paths.
Paths keep moving forward.
Forward movement continues.
And we can keep exploring together.
There is always another example.
Like handling mistakes.
Mistakes are part of work.
Handling them calmly matters.
Calm handling builds trust.
Trust supports safety.
Safety encourages speaking.
Speaking improves confidence.
Confidence changes interactions.
Interactions shape office culture.
Culture shapes politics.
Politics feel lighter with understanding.
Understanding reduces fear.
Fear fades with clarity.
Clarity comes from listening.
Listening keeps learning alive.
Learning keeps conversations going.
And we can continue sharing these reflections.
Yes, reflections help people pause.
Pausing helps awareness.
Awareness guides action.
Action shapes experience.
Experience builds confidence.
Confidence supports calm English.
Calm English supports connection.
Connection supports growth.
Growth keeps unfolding.
And there are still many angles to explore.
like quiet leadership.
Quiet leaders influence gently.
Gently but effectively.
Effectiveness builds respect.
Respect builds calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps flowing.
And the flow continues naturally.
We can keep talking about daily office moments.
Moments that feel small but matter.
Matter more than people think.
Thinking deeply helps awareness.
Awareness changes reactions.
Reactions shape outcomes.
Outcomes influence confidence.
Confidence fuels expression.
Expression supports connection.
Connection reduces fear.
Fear blocks language.
Language opens understanding.
Understanding builds peace.
Peace supports learning.
Learning keeps moving.
And there is always more to notice.
Like how people respond to silence.
Silence can invite others.
Or close spaces.
Knowing the difference matters.
Matters in meetings.
And in daily chats.
Chats shape relationships.
Relationships shape office life.
Office life keeps evolving.
Evolving means learning.
Learning never stops.
And the conversation stays open.
Open like real life.
Real life keeps unfolding.
And we keep observing.
Observing helps understanding.
Understanding supports calm.
Calm supports language.
Language supports expression.
Expression supports confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence influences others.
Influence can be gentle.
Gentle influence lasts,
Lasting impact matters.
especially in offices.
Offices are daily worlds.
Worlds full of lessons.
Lessons waiting quietly.
Quiet lessons stay longer.
Longer learning builds strength.
Strength supports calm reactions.
Calm reactions protect peace.
Peace allows growth.
Growth keeps moving.
And there is still more to talk about.
Like dealing with pressure from deadlines.
Deadlines add tension.
Tension needs calm handling.
Calm handling needs awareness.
Awareness grows with reflection.
Reflection comes from pauses.
Pauses give space.
Space allows choice.
Choice gives control.
Control reduces fear.
Fear fades slowly.
Slowly but steadily.
Steady progress builds confidence.
Confidence supports expression.
Expression shapes office interactions.
Interactions influence politics.
Politics feel manageable with understanding.
Understanding grows with talk.
Talk like this helps people feel steady.
Steady feelings support learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation remains open.
Open to more thoughts.
And more shared experiences.
Experiences teach gently.
Gentle teaching lasts,
Lasting learning matters.
especially for daily English.
Daily English connects to life.
Life connects to work.
Work connects to people.
People connect through language.
Language connects emotions.
Emotions guide reactions.
Reactions shape relationships.
Relationships shape office life.
Office life keeps teaching.
Teaching never really ends.
And we keep talking through it.
There's always another detail.
Like reading facial expressions.
Faces speak silently.
Silent signals matter.
Matter more than words sometimes.
Noticing them improves awareness.
Awareness improves communication.
Communication improves confidence.
Confidence improves presence.
Presence influences environment.
Environment affects mood.
Mood affects learning.
Learning keeps flowing.
And we stay with the flow.
Flow feels natural.
Natural learning stays longer.
Longer learning builds depth.
Depth supports wisdom.
Wisdom guides office choices.
Choices shape daily experience.
Experience teaches quietly.
Quiet teaching is powerful.
Powerful without noise.
Noise is not needed.
Calm is enough.
Enough to keep learning.
And enough to keep talking.
Talking helps people feel supported.
Support builds confidence.
Confidence supports expression.
Expression builds trust.
Trust improves office life.
Office life touches many hours.
Hours shape habits.
Habits shape character.
Character shows in choices.
Choices keep coming.
And we keep reflecting.
Reflection deepens understanding.
Understanding brings peace.
Peace supports clarity.
Clarity supports language.
Language supports growth.
Growth keeps unfolding.
And there's still more to explore.
Like handling disagreement.
Disagreement needs calm language.
Calm language reduces tension.
Reduced tension supports discussion.
Discussion builds solutions.
Solutions earn respect.
Respect builds trust.
Trust supports teamwork.
Teamwork reduces stress.
Stress blocks learning.
Learning flows with calm.
Calm keeps the conversation alive.
Alive and ongoing.
Just like office life.
Office life never really pauses.
It keeps presenting new moments.
Moments to learn from.
Learning moments stay.
And we keep sharing them.
Sharing helps people relate.
Relating reduces fear.
Fear fades with understanding.
Understanding grows with talk.
Talk keeps flowing.
Flow keeps learning alive.
And we remain inside this flow.
There is still so much to notice.
Like how praise is given.
Praise can change dynamics.
Dynamics shift with small words.
Words carry weight.
Weight shapes feelings.
Feelings guide reactions.
Reactions shape culture.
Culture shapes politics.
Politics feels softer with awareness.
Awareness keeps growing.
And the conversation continues naturally.
Natural conversation feels safe.
Safe space supports learning,
Learning keeps moving.
and we can keep talking.
Talking helps understanding.
Understanding helps peace.
Peace helps clarity.
Clarity helps language.
Language helps connection.
Connection helps growth.
Growth keeps unfolding.
And there's still another thought.
Like how listening builds respect.
Respect grows quietly.
Quiet respect lasts.
Lasting respect supports calm offices.
Calm offices support people.
People support each other.
Support builds trust.
Trust keeps communication open.
Open communication reduces fear.
Fear blocks expression.
Expression builds confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence influences others.
Influence spreads slowly.
Slowly but deeply.
Deep influence lasts
And the learning continues.
without stopping.
Just like real life.
Real life keeps offering lessons.
Lessons appear in small moments.
Small moments add up.
Eyeing up shapes experience.
Experience builds understanding.
Understanding supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation stays open.
Open and flowing.
There's still one more situation.
Like handling credit for work.
Credit moments feel sensitive.
Sensitive moments need calm words.
Calm words protect relationships.
Relationships shape office life.
Office life shapes learning.
Learning never ends.
And we continue sharing thoughts.
Thoughts that feel real.
Real topics help language.
Language connects people.
People connect through stories.
Stories teach gently.
Gentle teaching lasts.
Lasting learning matters.
And we keep exploring.
Exploring keeps curiosity alive.
Curiosity supports learning.
Learning keeps the conversation moving.
Moving without a stop.
Just flowing naturally.
Like daily office life.
Always unfolding.
And we stay with it.
Noticing each detail.
Detail by detail.
Moment by moment.
And there's still more.
More to notice.
More to feel.
More to learn.
And we keep talking through it.
Staying inside the flow.
Letting the thoughts move.
And the conversation continues naturally.
Like when someone feels left out.
That feeling needs gentle handling.
Gentle words can include people.
Inclusion builds trust.
Trust improves teamwork.
Teamwork reduces stress.
Stress blocks confidence.
Confidence supports expression.
Expression builds presence.
Presence influences meetings.
Meetings shape decisions.
Decisions shape paths.
Paths keep changing.
And learning keeps happening.
Happening every day.
In small ways.
Ways we keep exploring.
Together through conversation.
Conversation keeps language alive.
Alive and flowing.
And there's always another thought.
Always another angle.
Like managing emotions.
Emotions affect speech.
Speech affects relationships.
Relationships shape office life.
Office life shapes learning.
Learning keeps unfolding.
And the flow continues.
Without closing.
Just ongoing.
Like real experience.
Experience keeps teaching.
Teaching never stops.
And we keep listening.
Listening keeps understanding growing.
Growing quietly.
Quiet growth lasts.
Lasting growth supports confidence.
Confidence supports calm English.
Calm English supports connection.
Connection supports learning.
Learning keeps moving.
And there is still more to share.
Like handling strong personalities.
Strong personalities need calm response.
Calm response shows balance.
Balance earns respect.
Respect improves trust.
Trust keeps communication open.
Open communication reduces fear.
Fear blocks expression.
Expression builds confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence influences environment.
Environment shapes behavior.
Behavior shapes culture.
Culture shapes office politics.
Politics feel lighter with awareness.
Awareness grows through talk.
Talk keeps learning alive.
Alive and ongoing.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
Without stopping.
Just like real office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
With more to notice.
Always more to notice.
And more to learn.
And we keep talking.
Sharing reflections.
Reflections help people feel understood.
Feeling understood builds confidence.
Confidence supports speaking.
Speaking supports connection.
Connection supports growth.
Growth keeps moving.
And there's still another moment.
Like when silence fills a room.
Silence can feel heavy.
Heavy moments need gentle words.
Gentle words open space.
Space invites ideas.
Ideas grow with safety.
Safety supports expression.
Expression builds confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence influences others.
Influence spreads calmly.
Calm influence lasts.
And learning continues.
Without ending.
Just ongoing.
Like real office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
Without stopping.
Just like office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
Without stopping.
Just like office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
Without stopping.
Just like office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going.
And the conversation continues.
Flowing naturally.
Without stopping.
Just like office life.
Always moving.
Always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation continues,
flowing naturally,
without stopping,
just like office life,
always moving.
always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation continues,
flowing naturally,
without stopping,
just like office life,
always moving.
always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation continues,
flowing naturally,
without stopping,
just like office life,
always moving.
always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation continues,
flowing naturally,
without stopping,
just like office life,
always moving.
always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Observing keeps awareness sharp.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation continues,
flowing naturally,
without stopping,
just like office life,
always moving.
always teaching.
And we keep observing.
Like noticing small changes.
Small changes signal dynamics.
Dynamics shape politics.
Politics feels softer with awareness,
Awareness keeps building,
and the flow continues,
without stopping.
just moving naturally.
Like real life.
Real life keeps teaching.
Teaching through moments.
Moments we keep discussing.
Discussing helps understanding.
Understanding supports peace.
Peace supports learning.
Learning keeps going,
And the conversation stays open.
open and flowing.
There's still another idea.
Like handling uncertainty.
Uncertainty needs calm thinking.
Calm thinking brings clarity.
Clarity supports choice.
Choice gives control.
Control reduces fear.
Fear fades slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Sure progress builds confidence.
Confidence supports expression.
Expression builds connection.
Connection reduces fear.
Fear blocks language.
Language opens understanding.
Understanding builds peace.
Peace supports learning.
Learning keeps moving.
And the talk continues.
Naturally.
Without a stop.
Like office life.
Always ongoing.
Always teaching.
And we stay with it.
Observing and reflecting.
Reflection deepens awareness.
Awareness supports calm.
Calm supports clarity.
Clarity supports language.
Language supports growth.
Growth keeps unfolding.
And there is still more to explore.
Like managing expectations.
Expectations affect pressure.
Pressure needs calm handling.
Calm handling builds trust.
Trust supports teamwork.
Teamwork reduces stress.
Stress blocks learning.
Learning flows with calm.
Calm keeps conversation alive.
And we continue inside this flow.
With more thoughts.
And more shared experiences.
Experiences teach gently.
Gentle teaching lasts.
Lasting learning matters.
And we keep talking.
Without closing.
Just ongoing.
Like life itself.
Life keeps unfolding.
And office life too.
And language keeps growing.
Growing with use.
Use comes from courage.
Courage can be quiet.
Quiet courage lasts.
And learning continues.
Still flowing.
And there's another situation.
Like handling disagreement with calm.
Calm disagreement builds respect.
Respect supports trust.
Trust improves communication.
Communication improves work life.
Work life shapes learning.
Learning never stops.
And the conversation keeps moving.
Moving naturally.
Without an end.
Like real experience.
Real experience keeps teaching.
Teaching through daily moments.
Moments we keep exploring
exploring together.
through calm conversation,
Conversation keeps language alive.
alive and ongoing.
And there is still more to notice,
Always more.
like how people react to change.
Change creates uncertainty.
Uncertainty needs gentle words.
Gentle words calm fears.
Calm fears support learning.
Learning keeps growing.
Growing step by step.
Step by step feels safe.
Safety supports expression.
Expression builds confidence.
Confidence shapes presence.
Presence influences atmosphere.
Atmosphere shapes behavior.
Behavior shapes culture.
Culture shapes office politics.
Politics feel manageable with awareness.
Awareness keeps building,
And the conversation continues naturally,
without stopping,
just flowing.
like daily life.
Always ongoing.
And we stay here talking.
Sharing and reflecting.
Reflection deepens understanding.
Understanding supports calm.
You did a great job listening today. English takes time, and every small step matters. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. English becomes easier when you hear it every day. So stay connected with Talk English Lab and continue your English journey with calm, confidence, and real conversations.
Calm keeps conversation alive,
And we continue inside this flow.
with more thoughts.
And more shared experiences.
Experiences teach gently.
Gentle teaching lasts.
Lasting learning matters,
And we keep talking,
without closing,
just ongoing.
like life itself.